何を思うオー
Before we dive in, make sure you smash the like button to help the algorithm and subscribe so you don't miss any power pack training like this. Exercise number 1, strict military bar press, the posture power builder. Why Soviets used it. The standing military press was considered the ultimate test of pure neutral output. No bench, no leg drive, just vertical force from the rigid base. This builds upper body stiffness, thoracic control, and shoulder durability, essential for striking and grappling posture. The biomechanics. The press trains the scapular stabilizers to anchor the shoulder gild and reinforces core bracing under load and strengthens the anti-extension capacity of the spine. Muscles used: deltoids, traps, upper chest, serratus, spinal erectors, and abs. Programming: strength 5 sets, 5 reps, 75 to 80% of 1 rep max. Speed strength: 6 sets of 3 reps, 60 to 70% of 1 rep max. Pause or eccentric reps for neutral control. Coaching cues: glutes tight, abs locked, per bar path straight up through the midline, no backward lean. Combat transfer enhances upright pushing and striking force, posture endurance in clinches, and resistance to being pulled. Exercise number 2, push press, ground to hands power transfer. Why Soviets used it. The push press connected the legs to the arms, a vital link in the chain of power. By coordinating the dip drive sequence, athletes learned to generate vertical acceleration through the kinetic chain. Biomechanics: leg initiate force, hips extend, bar is driven through shoulder extension. This synchronization built rhythm and neutral sequencing across multiple joints. Muscles worked: deltoids, traps, glutes, quads, calves, and core stabilizers. Programming: 5 sets to 3 reps. You can pair it with med ball overhead throws, or you can pair it with lateral throws, med ball throws, or chest passes. Different variations. This will help with the contrast training. So you move weight explosively, you move heavier weight explosively, then go down and move in rate with more velocity using med ball throws and overhead throws. Cues: short dip, fast drive, and aggressive finish overhead. Combat transfer improves explosive strike power, clinch lifts, and reactivity in upper body engagement. Exercise number 3, push jerk or split jerk. Speed under pressure. Why Soviets used it. The jerk was a cornerstone of their Olympic systems, designed to teach shock force and dynamic stabilization. It trains the athlete to absorb and redirect force instantly. Critical for transitions. Biomechanics: triple extension, ankles, knees, hips, followed by a rapid drop under load. This teaches both force production and force absorption, the foundation of reactivity. The muscles worked: shoulders, traps, quads, glutes, calves, core, and traps. Programming: 5 sets, 2 to 3 reps. You can do low weight. I suggest 45% to 60% of 1 rep max. Because really, you don't want it to be too heavy. You don't want to strain your body too much. You want to be able to do it explosively and with power, but with adequate resistance to it. So you don't want it to be too heavy. You want to have adequate resistance. So whatever you can do a powerful 2 to 3 reps with, and it feels good and it moves good, but you still feel resistance, use that weight. So about 45 to 60% of your 1 rep max. Follow with ballistic med ball slams. Cues, explosive dip, violent drive, snap under bar with locked elbows. Combat transfer builds total body coordination and reactive pressing ability, mimicking the strike and recovery rhythm in combat. Exercise number 4, Landmine single arm press, the Soviet combat press. Why Soviets would use it? This movement, it perfectly embodies Soviet functional philosophy. The 40-degree pressing angle matches the path of real-world force, whether it's in a punch, shove, or throw. It trains rotational strength, shoulder integrity, and anti-rotation core control simultaneously. Biomechanics, the movement integrates the hip-shoulder connection as you press force travels diagonally through the trunk, developing rotational power chains. Muscles used: front delts, upper chest, traps, obliques, serratus, glutes, and deep core stabilizers. Programming: 3 to 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps per side for strength. For explosive power, you can do between 5 reps. You can do for 5 reps, 5 to 6 sets of 5 reps for explosive power. Pair with rotational med ball throws, 3 to 5 sets of 4 reps per side for contrast. Cues: drive from the ground up, slight hip rotation. Make sure you clear the hips also by pivoting the back foot. Finish with full arm extension. Punch the bar straight forward. Common errors: over rotating torso or losing hip alignment. Combat transfer develops rotational strike power, anti-rotation, core strength, and stable symmetrical force. A direct simulation of punching or driving opponents. Exercise number 5, close grip or floor press, the lockout weapon. Why Soviets used it? Lockout strength determines finishing power. The floor press is limited range to target triceps and protect shoulders, aligning perfectly with Soviet recovery systems. Biomechanics reduces shoulder presses by eliminating excessive horizontal abduction. Strengthens triceps through mid-range and end-range extension. Muscles used: triceps, anterior delts, pec minors, core stabilizers. Programming: 3 to 5 sets of 5 reps heavy. Accessory: 3 sets, 8 reps, moderate load for volume. Cues: elbows tucked, triceps driven press, explosive finish at lockout. Combat transfer develops finishing power for punches and pushes in close quarters, the end phase for real contact force. Exercise number 6, weighted dips, deep range power. Why Soviets used it? Weighted dips were seen as body weight bench pressing with freedom. They developed deep joint stability, pressing endurance, and hypertrophy throughout compromising shoulder mechanics. Biomechanics: high stretch shortening cycle through pecs and triceps with strong activation of low chest and interior delts. Muscles used: chest, triceps, shoulders, lats, core. Programming: 4 to 5 reps heavy strength, 4 sets, 10 to 12 bodyweight volume. Combat transfer builds pushing power from compromised positions. Ideal for clinches, grappling drive, and push-offs. Plyometric push drills or / medicine ball throws, explosive converter. Why Soviets used it? Explosive push work turned slow strength into neutral speed. By pairing ballistic drills with strength lifts, they conditioned the nervous system for maximum firing rate. Biomechanics: rapid concentric contraction with minimal eccentric load. Programs: the SNS for acceleration. Examples: You can do the explosive push-up where you lift off the ground, bringing your hands to your chest height in mid-air, then striking the ground to absorb the impact. Medicine ball chest passes and rotational throws. Programming heavy press, 5 sets, 3 reps, 8% of 1 rep max to a medicine ball throw, 4 sets, 4 reps, max effort. Combat transfer, direct translation to strike velocity, counter speed and reaction time, the Soviet secret to snap power. If that helped level up your training, hit the like button for the algorithm, subscribe and turn on the bell. Let's keep building that explosive strength. Chakra X out.